Okay, this lesson is called Calculate the Area of Composite Figures Using the Offset Method. This is very common in agriculture that they would use the offset method, and so let's do that here. So it says the length of that line is 1,696 feet. Okay, so I'm going to measure that in centimeters, and in centimeters, I get 15.5. So 15.5 centimeters is 1,695 feet. Now let's measure the lines here. Let's make another line. Let's see, how about parallel to it, right above it. Let's make a line right here and measure, that line. And then let's make another line above that. And measure that one. Another line above that. We have to make sure our lines are equally spaced. Then we're going to measure all of their lengths. Going the other direction. Oops. I bent my ruler. Make sure our lines are equally spaced. Okay, now we have to measure the lengths of each of those lines. The first line is 1.5 centimeters. The second line is 3.8. The third line, that's an 8. Third line is 7.3. Fourth line is 14.2. We already know the next one is 15.5. The next one is 13.7. And then 12. And then 11. And then 9.5. And then 7.8 and 6.3, and I guess that's the last line. Now the lines are about 0.8 centimeters apart. So let's add them up. 1.5 plus 3.8 plus 7.3 plus 14.2 plus 15.5 plus 13.7 plus 12 plus 11 plus 9.5 plus 7.8 plus 6.3, and that gives us a total of 513 fifths, and then we're going to multiply that by 0.8, and we get the area is 82.0. 82.08. Now, That's centimeters squared, okay? Well, we know that 15.5 centimeters is 1695 feet. So we're going to cross multiply. And the thing is, we need to have these be in similar units. So I think what I'm going to do is take the square of both of these when I solve my proportion. So I'm going to have a fraction, and it's going to be 82.08 times 1695 squared over 15.2 squared, and I get 1020679. 1020679. It could be A or D. I think I'd have to accept either of those two answers, A or D. 1060279. It's actually a little bit closer to D, isn't it, than it is to A. But the answer key here says that A is the right answer. So I think I'd have to accept both A or D. So this is how you do 3.2.D, calculate the area of composite figures. You divide it up into equally sized parts, and then multiply them, add them up, and multiply by the distance between the parts. It probably might not hurt to print off the questions in order to answer them.